Welcome back to the Triple Option. I'm Paul Catalina alongside Garrett Ross, and with our last 15 minutes of the show today, just gonna run through some of the presidential platform bits, like the parts of it that we're doing. So remember, bidets on every toilet and Buc-ee's bathroom cleaning standards.
Yes.
Chip bags that will protect chips and will have tensile straight, like dip meters on.
Yes.
Is this a chip you can put in a dip? Is this a chip
salsa.
that you should? Yes. All those different things. Is this a salsa chip? Is it a queso chip? Is it a bean dip chip?
Yes.
Is it a guac chip? Like, can these things help it? We'll have a chart. Underneath the nutritional information, there'll be a chart on every chip container. We're not going to call them bags. We'll call them containers. Because we need containers for chips. Also, all microwaves will have a standard
universal
operating uniform thing. So the one at your office, the one at your house, the one at your in-laws, it all works the same. All of them have the same. And if they want to have special features, that's hidden under the special features button, or maybe build an app for it. That's what everybody does now. And also, no more coach on planes. Everything is first class.
Yep.
Price is lowered. TSA fixed. And Uber for planes.
Yes. And no middle seats, right?
Yep. Uber for planes that normal folks can use, not just, Hollywood stars and rock stars, where it's like, we need a jet to go to Cabo. No. We're like,
it's for the common folk.
Look, the four of us need to go to Denver. We can just say, hey, let's pay a little extra and go comfortably on our schedule to Denver.
Yep.
And hop in the plane and go. That's what's on the presidential platform. Now, I know a lot of that stuff sounds ridiculous. Today, I'm going to get into a problem that is actually real. Okay. But I think if I hammer it home enough, people would back me up. No more spam or robocalls.
Oh, I'm all for this.
No more spam or robocalls, and no one is allowed to sell your information. Data brokering, information brokering is flat out illegal, and it should be, and it should have been from the jump, because the minute we found out that people were doing this and we didn't know it, it should have been stopped. But instead, it's like this whole gigantic industry that is paying politicians to be like, well, it's not that big a deal. No. And you're like, no, I should not go online to buy a chair, and then the database company that runs the furniture company's server take my information and then sell it to everybody who sells chairs or anybody who wants to buy it. I should not get anything unsolicited in my mailbox. I'm coming for you, junk mail. Stop killing trees. Yes. I should not get anything unsolicited in my email, on my phone, at my home. That's the
worst. When you say something and it comes up on your phone, stop.
None of that stuff. That stuff needs to go away. And I will tell you, if I was actually doing this and running for president, I would say it at every speech. At every speech and every debate, like, hey, spam calls? F them. We're getting rid of them. I'll do whatever I can. Robocalls, done. The only legal robocalls will be come to your doctor's appointment or your pills are ready. Yeah. That's it. That's the only reason I need one is, hey, your pills are ready, or don't forget you have a dentist appointment at 9 o'clock on Thursday. Those are the only ones I need. I don't need any other, like, hey, did you know that DirecTV gets 50% off? No, I don't need that.
What's worse is now I've noticed when you said DirecTV, I think it's like there's some other cable companies or stuff that are still doing the door-to-door. Like, don't come to my front door.
Yeah, don't come.
Miss me with that.
Don't come
to my front door.
Yeah, no, I have a sign that my some friends of mine got me. Amanda hates it because it looks tacky and it's faded now, but I had to have it because I live less than a mile away from the Jehovah's Witness temple.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And so every Saturday or Sunday morning at 8 o'clock, someone would ring my, doorbell, and they would, I would get up, and the initial thing you hear when somebody rings your doorbell at 8 o'clock in the morning is, this is a family member or a friend who needs me right now.
Yeah, right. Like an emergency situation.
I didn't answer the phone. I was sleeping hard. Like, where are you? This is I need this. Or somebody I previously invited over and fell asleep and didn't get up.
Yeah.
Like that's because your brain, when you're first getting up, especially when you're doing high school football games until midnight or later,
yes,
8 o'clock in the morning is not when it's
not a good time.
Not a good time. And especially 8 o'clock in the morning in a day that maybe I don't have to do a pregame show until 3 o'clock.
Get you a little sleep in.
Give me like a little sleep in, before I do anything. That's just me being a selfish person. But ringing my doorbell on so like that should be like I should be able to. You should at least get a ticket for that.
Yeah.
At least a ticket for it. It's the worst way. And I'm not dogging a religion here. I'm just saying the worst way to get me to change religions is coming to my house uninvited. In fact, it's a terrible way for you to give me something I might even want.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, I made all these cookies for you. Thanks, but you could have called.
Yeah, and also like, dude, are they poison? Like, do I know you like
but like,
that?
so if like honestly, if Emery got into baking and made brownies for me and just popped over to the house and gave me brownies, I'd be like, well, thanks for the brownies, but a heads up would have been nice.
Give me a call or something, bro.
All you have to do, I'm not mad that you're bringing me brownies, and I'm not mad that you're at my house. I'm mad that like we couldn't have planned this out better.
Don't catch me off guard.
Like, catch me off
Don't
guard.
Catch me off guard, man.
Yeah. And look, I say this. My father was a person who was a pop-in guy. Now, you'd be mad at him for all of 7 seconds before something fun happened, but he would come and like knock on my door and be like, I was driving by, I forgot my oil changed. And I saw that you were here. You want to go to Burger King? I'm like, why do I want to go to Burger King? He's like, I want some Burger King. All right, let's go to Burger King. I saw a commercial. I want to try the new the BK broiler. Like, all right, what the hell? Let's go.
Right.
Like that was my life. But again, he wasn't going like, hey, would you like to make a major life decision? And you seem lost here asleep at 7:42 a.m. on a Saturday. No,
what is wrong with you?
I know I'm not dressed properly. I'm not wearing my nice polo and my church khakis. But no, please don't. But the sign says no solicitors. We're too broke to buy anything. We've already found Jesus. Unless you've got giving away free beer, please go away. Mm-hmm. People love it. My wife, who's bougie, does not
so much.
But it's drilled into the wall. I'm not taking it out.
That's how it's still there, Paul.
But here's the thing. They don't come by anymore. And when they do, like they'll walk by, they'll see the sign, and they'll just keep walking.
Oh, that's glorious.
It's better than an episode of Game of Thrones to me. I wish they did it all day long. But we should not, like, your information and spam, like, none of that should be for sale.
No, it shouldn't.
None of that should be for sale.
It's
like a robocall, like, and the other thing is now they have these things. So Apple and, all the phone makers, Motorola, everybody, Google, whoever makes phones, all of them are having to, like, build software and hardware to help you filter it out.
Yeah.
When we could just make it illegal and that wouldn't be necessary.
But you got to pat somebody else's pockets.
Yeah. Yeah.
It goes around.
Yeah. So it should be totally illegal. Totally illegal. Mm-hmm. And I don't understand like how it's one of those things that just got slipped by. I
don't understand like who thought of it or who sits around. Like, is it real people? Is it just like programs that just send this stuff to each other? I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Retire Stockbroker, you're cracking me up today. I can't read some of I can't. He's cracking me up. Listen, the unsolicited Key Rock mug is welcome. You could have brought it and come here. Again, this is the office. I'm fine with people popping by the office unannounced. This is my office.
Yeah.
Like we're here on a public street. We cannot. Like if somebody wants to come in here and do business with us or has a question for 365 Sports and not wants to rent an apartment.
Yeah, that's like, the problem.
Yeah. If they want to rent an apartment, then that's a little bit annoying because we've got a sign.
Yes.
But if they want to come in and see what we're about, I'm not going to like, even though if we're not recording, I'm happy to answer your questions about who we are. I'm proud of who we are. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer it.
But if I'm at home, leave me alone.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah. But if, again, I cannot rent you. I've thought about it. I'm like, listen, you give me $500 up front, you can move in next week. And just
get a cut real quick.
like, you guys want to go to the bar? Let's go. All like 5 of these people gave me $500 today. Cash. So dumb. But yeah, I absolutely, I will stop unsolicited email. Like, you won't have to sit through and go through emails and delete. Every email you get will be one that is either sent to you by someone you know or through a legit system.
So I have the Yahoo account that I've had forever, and then I created the Gmail, and I use that mostly for work. My Yahoo account is nothing but junk every day.
Okay.
Every day.
So there's a free app called Unroll Me that I use. It's unbelievable. I should cut this and send it to their social media.
There we go.
But Unroll Me is unbelievable. Unbelievable. You take all your email accounts, you put it in there, and then you go into the thing and it says keep, unsubscribe, delete, keep, unsubscribe, delete. So some of the stuff, there's some stuff that looks kind of spammy, but I have, signed up for it. So I do want it.
Right.
But it can take, if you want to, or roll it up, and then it'll just send it to you in one email.
Oh, that would,
So it takes it all, and you can just go through and go, okay, this is how it is. So it's great. I highly recommend it. And that's not even paid. That's not a paid thing at all. Unroll Me it saved me so much nonsense of.
That's all mine is. I'm telling you, it's nothing but junk that people have sold my information, and then they just keep sending it to me. Much nonsense.
Yeah, some of the things I get, I got some kind of thing about a new sports media association. Okay, great. Let me look into it. Like that, I understand. I'm on a database I probably opted into for that, for sure. But please, no more. Honestly, no one is sitting around their computer going, man, I am not well endowed. If only someone would come to me and say there's a pill to make my hog get bigger.
Yeah.
Please, please, please. Oh, dear God.
Slide in my DMs.
Oh, look. There's something that tells me I could be 14 inches. What do you know? Out of the blue. Yeah. Nobody's doing that.
No.
They're just trying to steal your information. They're just trying to steal things from you. So let's just make it illegal. So then, if you do get them and you report them, it's not reported to, say, Yahoo or Google. It's reported to the FCC.
Legitimate, yeah.
And they're like, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, so now we have to look into this. But yeah, I fell for an internet scam. I've never fallen for an internet scam. I clicked on the wrong pop-up window a few months ago for something for my passport, and luckily I headed it off at the pass. But
you almost got got, huh?
Oh, I almost got got. I was real close to getting got. And it was just like one of these one-stop shop things. And I was like, well, and Amanda was like, I don't know if that's, I'm like, no, it's all through FedEx. They'll do it. And then I went to FedEx and they're like, no, we do this part of it. And I was like, huh.
Yeah, that's the thing, is it's getting a little more creative.
Yeah. So, it was really well done. And then I tried calling the number and it was like, do-do-do-do-do. I was like, okay.
Gotcha.
Well, at least I only filled out part of that information. So, but yeah, how many emails you get a month that are like, oh, I'm sorry that your information was in a data leak. We got to make all that better. No, I'm saying none of it's happening.
Illegal.
Robocalls should be illegal. And part of the reason robocalls aren't illegal is because politicians on both sides use them.
Yes.
Hello, this is John de blah, blah, and I would like you to support me for Senator of America. Blah, 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 blah. Dude, you think people are listening to it? Oh my God.
Or the stupid text message just like, hey, this is so-and-so.
Do you think somebody got one to oh my God, it's Ted Cruz. Ted. Oh, he's still talking. Hold on, guys. Ted. Like, no.
Just reminded me of.
Hold on. He's going to be done in a second. He's making his pitch.
Oh, no, that reminded me of It's a Wonderful
I'm so
Life.
excited. He just called me. Ted? No, he will not stop talking. Come on.